Our mission statement. We will work together as friends and family. In Mrs. Met's class. To gain more knowledge, to work, and to learn. So we can all be successful. We will listen to each other, help each other, and encourage each other. We will make things happen and show the world we will not accept anything short of the best. I appreciate those few of you that did repeat it. It truly means a lot that you take your education serious and that you take ownership of it. Mrs. Met's class goal is 100% of Mrs. Met students will show growth on unit assessments throughout the 2020-2021 school year. They will accomplish this goal by being purposeful and intentional with their time and learning. No, that's not right. Our agenda today is day 6. We are still working on those air masses and fronts. Tracking the weather, you should be able to go into your Canvas page and open it up. Thumbs up. Yes? Because it is a grade, and we've been doing it together, haven't we? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open it. You should have your tracking weather open. Yes? Guys, I can't do it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to do the work. Everybody have their tracking weather open? I'm not getting any response. I'm going to take that as a yes. All right. I know I need the highs and low. Wind speed. Air pressure. Humidity. Amount of rain. My prediction. So, as the day went on yesterday, just an FYI, the wind was changing. So, please understand that weather changes that fast. Like, towards the end of the day, the wind was coming out of the south. So, for my 4th block class, I predicted that the weather was going to be a little bit warmer today, as it is. So if you were actually going to track the weather throughout the day, you would find that it changes constantly. All right, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to open up my weather bug. I'm going to make sure that it is Euless. My high-low is 62 and 45. My wind speed is southwest 1 mile per hour. Warm air is pushing in. Pressure is 30.28. That's been steady for the last few days. Humidity is 63%. That's even lower. 0 rain, and my prediction is going to be a little warmer. And that's because the wind is coming from the southwest. So I have all that written down. I'm going to come back over here. Type it in. Today is the 2nd The temperatures are 62 and 45. Wind speed is southwest, 1 mile per hour. Ooh, it is calm. Air pressure is 30.28. Humidity is 36%. Zero rain. And I'm going to say because the wind is calm out of the southwest, I think it will be a little warmer. And that's all it takes. Did y'all get yours done? No, y'all are still working on it? Okay. Do you write it down on a sheet of paper so that you can just write it down and then go enter it in? You're not having to toggle back and forth. It's a whole lot easier. That's how I get it done so fast, is that I'm not toggling back and forth. Toggling takes time, right? Toggling takes time. Give me about another minute. Set a timer for 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute and counting.
While we're waiting, I have 5 of you with your cameras off. I need you to turn them on, please. Please turn your camera on. Cameras need to be on, please. This is a district policy, not a me policy. Although I do appreciate the cameras being on because that's an indication that you are paying attention and participating as you should. If your camera's off, I assume you are doing something you are not supposed to be doing. And that is not what we want. We want everybody actively watching and engaged. We have 3 more people that need to turn their cameras on. That's how I know you're there. All right, we do need to move on, so I hope that you were able to get your weather tracking complete. Please make sure that you click Submit, Save As, or Save Now, or whatever it is. I am going to go back to this tab, close this one. When you go open today's assignment, let's see if it picks up the update. I updated the notes. We're going to do the objective and the POD first. I do apologize. So go ahead and open up. I put it as Science, February 2nd, 2021. Weather, Day 6, Part 1, Objective and POD, because we are going to continue the notes from yesterday, and we'll talk about that in a second. So go ahead and open up your Weather, Day 6, Part 1. I don't know why it has Part 1. It doesn't need Part 1. That's just what it says. I can actually take that off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change that because it doesn't need to be Part 1. Well, my computer's running super slow today. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take off that Part 1. Change it with this one too. So while y'all are opening up the objective, I'm just changing the title of it. It's not a big deal. Hopefully by the time I get done, you have it open and we can move on. And then these air mass and front notes is what we are going to be doing throughout the day. Where did it go? Okay, so there we go. All right. So moving on, previous days learning objectives. We will get to that. I'm not going to go over those again. Today's learning objectives are the same as yesterday's, so can I get a couple of volunteers to read these out loud, please? Of the day. Wish there was a way that I could click on you to say the problem of the day. First says you read the question carefully. The U says underline the question. Now, we don't really have a question to underline. It's a statement. Oops. It's a statement. So I'm still going to underline it because clouds are formed. So I'm kind of asking, how are clouds formed? Actually, I have a better idea. When a question is not given to you, I want you to write the question, okay? So I'm going to add a text box. And I am going to type in, how are clouds formed? I'm going to change the color of it because you guys might be writing in different colors too, right? How are clouds formed? Now, hang on. I'm going to draw the picture of how clouds are formed, right? I'm going to draw the picture of how clouds are formed, of gases going up and forming the clouds, right? And I'm going to label it. Now, my drawing is not going to be the fanciest. It's going to be a simplified version of our water cycle. So, here we go. Yours is a little bit easier because you can draw with your finger on your Cami file. I, on the other hand, am going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Y'all tell me what that is. Y'all know what that is? Anybody know? No? That's my water. Yep. That's my water. I am going to draw this. It's not the best drawing in the world. I'm going to draw this. This is really great when you're doing it with a mouse. So I'm actually going to label this, right? So I'm going to label this part of it as my accumulation. Because that's my water, right? My accumulation. Woo! Accumulation. What are these arrows going up? Can somebody tell me what those arrows going up are? And what do we call that? Can you tell me what we call it? No, it's E. No. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Say it. You can say it. Are you saying it? Look at this. I can add the clouds. I'm cheating. I am cheating. Do you see how I'm cheating? Look at that. I'm such a cheater, right? Can y'all do that? Can y'all add shapes?
No.
Oh. I did. I totally cheated. Mine has clouds. So somebody tell me, what are the clouds called?
I can do it.
What are the
Make a cloud.
Man, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So I know that it takes a little bit for you guys to draw this, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to finish your drawing, okay? Thumbs up? All right. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Is it what? Yes, you are absolutely correct. Say it with conviction, like you know the answer, because I know you know it. Know you know it. Good job. Let me add my animation. All right. Go ahead and click submit. Submit on that sweet little warm-up POD and objective. Click submit, submit. And open up. I'm curious to see. Where did it go? Curious to see if let's see. I had Canvas open. Let me look. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I want to see if I made some changes to the notes yesterday. I don't know if they'll show up for you. I may have to create a new one. So I do want you to open up the science, weather, air mass, and fronts notes. Oh, I need to change that too. Okay. But I do want to see what loads in this, because I made some changes to the notes so that it's a little bit easier to fill in. I did fill in the blank instead of you having to type it all in. Does it come with fill in the blank, or is it still the same one you had yesterday? Do y'all have it open yet?
I checked yesterday. Checking if everything was okay, and then it's
Okay, it's the same one as yesterday, right? Okay. I want to change that. I don't want it to be the same one as yesterday. So let me fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. I appreciate y'all patience. So this is what your note file should look like. So now all you're having to do is fill in the blank as we go through. There's going to be a lot of things going on today, okay? So let me get my presentation open. There we go. See how much we can get through this. All right. Hang on. So today we are going to talk about air mass and fronts. Raise your hand if you can remind us what an air mass is. What's an air mass? We talked about this yesterday. Remind us what an air mass is. So I hope that you have that in your notes. Yes, because we did that yesterday. Well, now you have to fill in the blank. I don't have that piece on here. So I believe your note has a huge blank of air that has similar blank, blank, and blank. Can you fill in those blanks real quick? Chloe, you're just having computer issues. There's nothing we can do about that, hun. You're going to have to figure it out and play catch up later, all right? So for those of you who have your technology is working for you, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to type in these text boxes: moisture and air pressure. Can y'all remember that? Air mass is a huge bubble of air that has similar temperature, moisture, and air pressure. Temperature, moisture, and air pressure. All right, we already did that yesterday. All right, how are masses classified? Well, scientists take a look at the temperature, whether it's hot or cold, and the humidity, which is how much water is in the air. That's how they are classified as a warm front, cold front, or whatever. Occluded and stationary. Air masses. Or no, I'm wrong. Air masses are defined as prevailing. No, just kidding. In North America, the air masses usually move from the west to east because of prevailing westerlies, which is a major global wind belt that pushes air, or a jet stream, which is a fast-moving current of air in the prevailing westerly. So do you see your blanks? Do y'all see your blanks? Okay, jet stream is probably already filled. Is jet stream already filled in for you? No. No, it's not. Okay, so prevailing westerlies. Okay, prevailing westerlies are major global wind belt that pushes air. So prevailing westerlies, why is that there? Go away. Are winds that blow from west to east. Okay, are those the blanks? West to east due to uneven heating of the earth because of Earth's rotations. They are approximately located 30 degrees to 60 degrees latitude. And it's just above the equator. How do jet streams affect air masses? Jet streams are fast-moving currents of air that help push along the air masses. What causes a jet stream? The sun heats the earth unevenly, which causes areas near the equator to be hotter than areas near the poles. The movement of warm air masses rising and cooler air sinking causes an air current or fast-moving wind around 110 miles per hour. The jet stream is the fastest moving air current that forms in the atmosphere. We're going to watch this cool little video. From prevailing westerlies and jet streams to our fronts. What is a weather front? What is a weather front? That's what we're going to talk about. There's 4 of them. There's 2 major ones that we need to know, but I went ahead and introduced you to all 4 of them. What is a front? Will somebody read this to us? Okay, so here's our question. What is a front? What is a front? A front is a blank where blank meet. A front is a blank where blank meet. When you think you can fill in these blanks, I want you to... I know it says stand up, but you guys are on the computer, so I can't see you standing up. Give me a thumbs up. When you think you can fill in these blanks, I want you to give me a thumbs up. What is a front? A front is a blank where blank meet. A front is a blank where blank meet. Now, these blanks may not just be one word, right? They may be a few words. All right. Talia, share with us. A front is a blank where blank meet.
I don't know clear because I was just about to say is things don't, the lines, the blank don't show on mine. I tried restarting it, but it just doesn't work. Mine's not like it.
Talia, close that cami. Close the canvas and then get back into canvas. All right, who can tell me what a front is? What is a front? Who had thumbs up? Thumbs up when you can finish this sentence. Ariana, what is a front? A front is a blank where blank meet.
A front is a boundary where air masses meet.
Oh my goodness, you are so right. Man, that's awesome. Who else can tell us what a front is? I'm going to start calling you out. Chloe, a front is... You have a cold front, a warm front, occluded front, and a stationary front. Now, the 3 that we're really going to focus on is cold front, warm front, and stationary, but I threw occluded in there because I find it interesting, and, well, it's just a part of the weather systems. What is a cold front? Somebody read